knows of anyone homeless or is living in poverty? Did you know that 385 million children are living with less than $1.90 a day? It's crazy how people are taking for granted for the food that they eat, the roof over their head, and the water that they drink. It's heartbreaking knowing that there's so many homeless people in the world, and we are just spending money on the new Yeezys, the white vans, makeup, and fancy cars. The three things I'm going to talk about is what poverty is, the importance of why we should know what poverty, how we could help those in need, and how it is related in my life and it could relate to yours. Poverty is having hunger, lack of shelter, and being sick with no doctor, not having access to school, having no education, such as not going into kindergarten, learning your ABCs, or in the second grade, learning how to write cursive, or fourth grade, you're learning how to write paragraphs. So with that, it could affect your academic skills, your emotional and mental health development. How this is related to me is because when I lived in Miami, Florida, I had a friend. She was my best friend, and a few weeks before I moved to Washington State, she died. So I'm a really shy person. I didn't talk that much during class, and most of my classmates, they didn't know how I could sing. But then I just yesterday we had the underground coffee open mic, and I sang 2 songs. I met a person during lunch, and we actually sang a duet, and I sang a solo, and then today I sang another one, and I can't believe it happened. But since I don't talk that much more into detail, I didn't know that my best friend, who I only had as friend in Florida, that she was living in poverty. The only meals that she ate was at school. So also 1 in 8 people are going hungry when they go to sleep. But a few days before I left, she wasn't going to school normally because she didn't like the hot weather. She hadn't walked to school actually, so that was mainly her excuse. But she went hungry, she went sick, so she couldn't pay the bill to go to the doctor, and so talking to your friend or knowing that someone is in need is very important. So you could actually be the light in someone's darkness, or just give a lending hand, or give an apple to someone who is a little kid that you see probably in front of Walmart. Just know that you're probably making that meal for them for that only day, and we could help reduce the rate of poverty and throughout the world.